घोर स्थित है जोत महाबल सूर तिन में राम रया भरपूर तिथ है सीतो सीता महिमा माए ताके रूप न कथने जाए ना ओ मरे न ठागे जाए जिनके राम वसै मन माहे तिथै भगत वसै के लो करे आनंद सच्चा मन सोए सचखंड वसै निरंकार कर कर दिखै नदर निहाल तिथै खंड मंडल वरपण जे को कथै ता अंत न अंत तिथै लो लो आकार चिग चिग हुक्म तिबे तिनकार वेखै विकसै कर विचार नानक कथना करड़ा सार।
Thanji, the Jor concept started in Pauri number 33. Akhan zor chuppe nah zor. And it was explained there by me that time that until you are quiet, chuppe, chup na hovai, then you can't speak. If you have to speak Brahmagyan, the man has to go into silence. So that question was asked to Jogi at that time, that if you are thinking that you are doing some sort of spiritual activity, where have you got this knowledge about quietening your mind? Then only once the mind is quiet, then only the Shabad Guru will vibrate in you. That's the condition. It's not a two-way traffic, it's a one-way traffic. Either the teacher is speaking, you are listening, same in the class. So Jogi has basically, because he has achieved nothing, kudi kudetis. So now Guru Nanak don't want to leave us in a situation where he only put a question and didn't give us an answer. So he's really providing us with a very elaborative answer through these khands. Taram khand, the term has to be, the term comes from that we have discussed last time, the word three, which means union between the two, to bind them together. So that's our definition. There is no other parallel definition in English, because they have, I think Semitic religions don't even know there's a man. So our definition will be very different always, and our concept of God will be different as well. So Karam Khand ki Bani Zor. So from Taram Khand, you have to obtain Gyan through the scriptures written by Satguru. Then you come to know that there is not one Ram. There is more than one Ram. There is always a numerous word. Everyone has a Ram in him. Everyone has a Lakshman in him. Everyone has a Khan in him. Mahesh, they were all came. So all came as plural. So they are only saying there's only one Ram, but Gurbani says no. Everyone has a Ram in him. Everyone has a Sita in him. Every Jeev has got a Ram, Lakshman, Sita, Ravan. Whatever characters are there, they are all basically the indicators of Brahm. So Karma Khand ki Bani Zor. And in this stage of Saram Khand, you obtain everything. Up to Saram Khand, you are learning. Same way as, you want to get your PhD, and once you get your PhD, then you pass your PhD, then they say, now you can teach. So, say Ram Pata, that's where I started from. My wisdom was Pauri, naive, didn't know anything, ignorant. Mera Ram Patar, but her husband is the Ram. And it's on the same thing that we'll be discussing this. Rach rach janko karon shingar. I'm getting my shingar, I'm getting myself polished through the wisdom. And as I'm merging into the Ram, I'm getting my sarup, my roop is coming to be more beautiful. This is all happening in Saram Khand. By the end of Saram Khand, the mind is totally gone, finished. Man mein aap started like that. Man apne mahi, totally absorbed. Only thing now left is Ram. This is what will be indicated here. Karam Khand ki Bani Zor. Now, once the Jeev has finished the Shram Khand, he's become a Puran Brahm. He's ready now to instruct to others. That's what all the Bhagats has done in Gurbani. How come we are instructed from which Khand the instruction will start? The instruction starts from Karam Khand. And that Karam Khand ki Bani. This is not Gurbani. Karam Khand ki Bani is Turki Bani. This is full of nothing else but wisdom. This is Shabad Guru. Gurbani is not Shabad Guru. Gurbani is Gurbani. This is Shabad Guru. Karam Khand ki Bani Zor. And as I was telling last time, we don't have a body there. In a body, the strength comes from your muscles. But when there is only spirit, the strength comes from the wisdom. Complete wisdom is basically saturated with when you saturate something, things start to drip out of it. There are indications, Har Amrit Pinni Dehuri, Har Amrit Burke Ramraje. That the Amrit is dripping out of it, the knowledge is dripping out of the Jeev. This is what the Jor is. And this is all through Bani. Tithe hor na koi hor. It means there was someone before. That has vanished. And if we look at Gurbani, what does Gurbani tell us? If we read Kabir ji, he says, Ha ha hot hoye nahi janna, jab hi hoye tabhe man manna, hai to sahi lakhe jo koi, tab ohi, oho, eh na hoi. Eh has vanished, ohi o reh gaya. Mool reh gaya, the man has vanished. It's also indicated in another Shabad, Jahan Niranjan Nirankar Nirban. This is in Sukhmani Sahib. The Kaun ko man, Kaun ko bhaman. It's only pure Brahm there. There is no basically impurity in him. The impurity is all due to the akar of your buddhi was here in the Bhav Sagar because it had an akar of what? Akar of your own thought process. That has vanished. Nirankar meh akar samave. This is what Gurbani says. When you have to reach that stage, whole of your thought process vanishes. So this is a state of affair. Tithe ho na koi ho. Pure spiritual knowledge, nothing else. Tithe jod mahabal sur. These people are actually the Mahabalis. They are not fighting a battle here on the earth to gain any sort of spiritual, any sort of gain in the Maya. They are purely gaining. All this battle is between the mind and man and the chit and the pure mind. Titha Jod Mahabal Sur. And what is their condition? Tin meh Ram rahya parpur. The Ram has become pura, parpur, parke pura ho chukya. He can't have, when you saturate something, he can't hold anything more. And then what happens? How does the rain process happens? When the saturation is complete, in the cloud, the drop starts to. Now he will become mega and will give us the gyan in the form of mega. Tin meh Ram rahya parpur. And what is the condition of the Ram now? Tithe sito sita mehma mahe. He is sued basically into the Sachkhand. And he is doing the mehma of Shabad Guru. This is Ram, Parpur, Puran Brahm. Take Roop na kathne jaye, the word actually is Sarup, because Roop is only in Maya, but because of the rhymic, that is a Sarup, Mantu Jot Sarup hai. This is hard to explain. The Sarup of a total wisdom, we can't explain that. It is Turiyapad. Mehma mahe taake roop na kathne jaye, now mare na thage jaye. It is only at this stage that you come out of the cycle of life and death. Okay? Na oh mare, when the Ram is Parpur, Purna Brahm, now mare, then he leaves this Pavsagar and he's basically into Sukh Sagar. Na thage jaye, here the Maya is, because of the Maya, the mind is being thugged every day. Nothing like that happens there because he has gone past the stage of Maya. Jinke Ram vasai man mahi. So this is the condition. It's totally Ram. Before there was Kam, Kro, Lomo, Hankar in the man. Now it is Ram. And then the next is Tithe Bhagat vasai ke lo. This is a totally spiritual state. There is no body involved here. Lo means Jyot. Karai Anand. So this is why Tisre Pasha has written Anand Bani. This is the stage of Karam Khand. After Anand, then only you speak. Third, Ramkali Mahalla Dija Anand was spoken from Karam Khand by third Patsha. Sacha Manasoi. Instead of Ram, they have said Sacha Manasoi. So we'll stop here and then we'll start with the Sach Khand. And Paisa will explain next.
Ji, thank you, Ji. Virji, can you elaborate? Tithe Bhagat was saying hello. So, which Bhagats are referred in this line?
There are 35 in Gurbani.
Hanji.
And there are many more. Like there is no Gurbani of 6th Mahalla, 7th Mahalla, and 8th Mahalla in Gurbani, but they are still in the list of Bhagats. There are a lot of Bhagats whose name doesn't appear as such. So everyone who's a Bhagat, and the condition is Tinme Ram Reha Parpur. Who has attained the stage of Ram Parpur from Gyan Khand to Sram Khand to Karam Khand, they are the Bhagats.
Gurdeep Virji?
Now, another question which comes to my mind is that whether to achieve Karam Khand, that zone, is it necessary that one has to practice Taram and Saram and Gyan?
No, if it is written, what does it signify?
Hanji.
You know, this is common sense. We have not seen Sachkhand. We have not seen our Man. We have not even seen our Mool. At what stage we are to give such decisions? We are, as a Sevak, we have to follow the thing. And this is what they say, Satgur ki Bani, Sat Sarup hai Gur. Gurbani bani hai. Satgur ki Bani, Sat Sat kar jano Gur Sikho. This problem is arising because few of the other sects who has obtained nothing and they were trying to preach this is how religion can be obtained. They have been basically told, if you don't have this system, you forget you have achieved anything. This is the only way. There's no other way in the world. Forget about it. Totally. If we trust Gurbani, if we don't trust, you can choose 1,000 ways, but you will reach nowhere. This is the only way in the whole world, Gurmat. Because Gurmat is Parmeshar's own mat. This is coming through Parmeshar directly into the Bhagats. There is no bachola in between. Whatever they are hearing, Karam Khand ki Bani Zor is being Gurbani and is being basically told.
I think I have made somewhat clear my point. And to this, that this is the only path which Gurjit Virji was telling in the last, he's saying that can some quotation be there from Gurbani that where it is written that step-by-step path?
Sure.
This is not, I don't think there is anywhere written that this is a step-by-step path.
And we can ask him, like, I think for clarification, Gurjit Virji, whenever you're back.
Yes.
Hanji, I'm back.
Hanji, I'm not sure if you heard Gurdeep Virji question on your last comment, whether it is written somewhere in Gurbani that this is stage by stage, like that we have to follow through Taram, Gyan, and Saram before reaching Karam. Is there any where mention about the stages in our Gurbani?
When you read Pattan de Savaiye, you know what does Patt says about Guru Nanak? Satgur Nanak Bhagati Kari Ik Man, Tan Man Tan Govind Diyo. Even Guru Nanak has to go through these steps himself. What do you talk about others? Every Bhagat has gone through this, that's why it is written. How these questions are coming out of in our mind that we can obtain. Kabir ji, he says, Jahan Gyan Tah Dharma hai. And Guru Nanak, when writes the Mool Mantra, has to write Gur Prasad. Here, Kabir ji says, Jani Jani Re Raja Ram ki kahani. To write Tin Mein Ram Reha Parpoor. He could not write Vaheguru Reha Parpoor. So, you give me a pankti where someone has said he has obtained this without Gurbani. Gurbani has even said, Kahra, hum to ek Ram ka chutya. Gurbani totally relies on one theory that you must, first of all, should have a Granth which has Gurbani in it. That should be written by Satgur. It can't be written by anyone else. That's why if few people in the past wanted their Gurbani to come in, it never came in because they were not Satgurs. There's a condition, and to become Puran Brahm, these are the 4 steps. There's no other method. Gurbani is very critical.
Haji,
हाँ जी वीर जी
from his saying, 4 steps are not clearly coming. Bhakti is coming. But Bhakti, what Bhakti Gurbani or Gurmat is described? That what Savad, practice of Savad Gurbani or Gurmat is describing? Gurmat is describing that Gyan Dhyan bhi Gur Sabad hi hai. The practice of Gur Sabad or Bhakti of singing of I will be able to quote so many quotations from Gurbani where Bhakti is written as only that singing of praises of God or Simran. That is a Bhakti itself. So where is that? But there will be so many quotations from Jnani, Gurbani, that Gyan, focused Gyan, or gaining knowledge, that is not going to lead us anywhere. There will be so many. And the next dimension is karam or bliss, that Gur Prasad. So whether this Gur Prasad will come only through, that means personal effort, that is a question which I cannot, that is the fair, again that question comes, that free will, where is free will, and that is a long debated question. So that bliss, how that bliss is to come, that is, and which bhakti, not these 4, he has not been able to elaborate that any bhakti of Gurbani with that these are the 4 steps.
हाँ जी गुरजीत वीर जी
ਇਹ 4 steps ਸਿਰਫ ਇੱਥੇ explain ਕੀਤੇ हैं ਹੋਰ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ explain ਹੋਏ ਸੱਚਖੰਡ word ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਚ never comes again because this is Japji Sahib, but you can relate. You speak a Shabad, I will tell you from which khand you are speaking. This is not a text written by a Pandit. This is a text written by Gurmukhs. Until you have that alignment with the Gurmukh Buddhi, you forget you will understand what is written. We are trying to understand the text written from Tikas by scholars. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਡਤ ਮੂਰਖ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੈ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੂਰਖ ਪੰਡਤ ਹਕਮਤ ਹੁਜਤ they are trying to explain Gurbani to us and 99% of Sikhs follow them because it's an easy way. Man is not being described, Naam has never been described by any Tikakar even once. So I'll bring out a Shabad which Pai Sahib will follow. He can explain me that Bin Satgur Kine na Paya. Okay, it's from Asa ki War. Bin Satgur किने ना पायो, neither in the past nor in the future. No one can obtain mukti without Satgur. Satgur which aap rakhe on. Who has put what in the Satgur? किने अपना आपा रखा जी सतगुर विच? और सतगुरु नानक बारे दस्या है, भगती कीती means he has to obtain the knowledge. Everyone, Kabir says, गुरदीनी बस्त कबीर को, ऐसी बस्त समार कबीर दीनी संसार को. It starts there, that Kabir has obtained it through a grace, but one thing which we need to do, our karam is only one. Ek aas rakho man mahe, avre aas niras. We have only one thing to do. We have to subdue our mind through Gurbani. This is bhakti. Gur ki mat tu leh yaane, bhakti bina bahut dubbe syane. What do you think bhakti is singing a shabad like Harjinder Singh? Is that a bhakti? He doesn't even know what the shabad says. You have to. That's why they say Ved pade pad Brahma janam gavaya. Why the Brahma has got 4 Veds? Why is he going into the hell? Because bujya nahi hai. Padiye nahi bhed bujye pavana. You keep on singing hymns, who cares? What you know about the hymn?
हाँ जी.
हाँ,
Is your mind being involved in the discussion?
which first thing
Mind mein fad rahe ho. Satguru kol man nahi hunda. That's why if we discuss next.
हाँ, I will first of all try to reflect upon what Virji is telling, that bhakti is obtained through knowledge. But my take is on
Brahm Gyan. Totally Brahm Gyan.
My take is on the reverse. That knowledge or Brahm Gyan is obtained through bhakti. That Gyan Pragati bhakti naal hunda. So
Bhakti ki hai? What is bhakti then?
Then for
Japana is bhakti hai. Jap is the bhakti, that's why the Japbani is in the front. Gur ki mat tu le yaane, bhakti bina bahut dubbe syane. It means that's why the word Jap is in the front. Jap is the first stage of bhakti, then goes to Jap, then goes to Tap, then goes to Simran.
So
why there are 4 lamas? You read the 4 lamas. Why there are 4 stages? You can't obtain everything overnight.
So
why there are 4 lamas?
So my question
they are similar to 4 khands.
My question was,
हाँ जी.
is the 4 lamas give these 4 steps of Taram, Gyan and Saram? If they are not,
of course. The first step is Bani, Brahma, Ved, Dharam, Drido. That's the first lama. Bani, Brahma di honi chahiye hai ji. Not from left and right. Ki tum chak ke lag ke padh Gita asi. You won't obtain anything out of it. Gurbani should be written by Satgur. That's the only acceptable. Because I told you before, bin Satgur kine na paya, Satgur vich aap rakhe कर प्रगट आख सुनाया सतगुर जेवड़ दाता को नहीं सब सुनियो लोक सभाया ਅਸੀਂ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਪਏ ਆ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਸਤਪੁਰਖ ਜਿਨ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਸਤਗੁਰ ਤਿਸ ਕਾ ਨਾਮ that is Satgur for us. Could be anyone, we don't care he comes from Punjab or from Rajasthan or from only our regions. He can come from anywhere, but he should, the first definition is Satpurukh jin janiya Satgur tiska naam. Satpurukh is sitting inside you. If someone knows it, that's our Satgur. And then he tells you the method. It's almost like, there's a doctor and there's also a patient. They are both human beings. One knows how to cure the other. But at the end of the day, they are both human beings. So Satguru is a doctor. Mera Bair Guru Govinda. And they say, Jojo dise so rogi. In the whole world, everyone is sick. Ego is the biggest disease with everyone. But they say, no, rog rahat mera Satgur Jogi. Satgur Jogi rog rahat kyun hai ji? Because it's Satgur who is the doctor. The doctor will give us the medicine. You have the medicine, you will be right. So bhakti is nothing but obtaining gyan. The gyan is only that the man is not the mool. Man has a mool. If man has been shown that through Gurbani, that there is a senior person than you, this negative mind should subdue itself. This is the bhakti, nothing else. Man nu chup karauna bhakti hai. Kabir says, man mundya nahi, kes mundaye kahe. You know what is mundana? To make your chela. Man ਤਾਂ boss ਬਣਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਚੇਲਾ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ. ਮਨ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੇਸ ਮੁੰਡਾਏ ਕਾਹੇ. ਭੇਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਧਰਮ. ਧਰਮ is an exercise in which the mind has to be made a chela of its mool. This is bhakti. You can do it by reading one Shabad. You can do it by reading 500 Shabads. You can just do it by reading one half Pankti in Gurbani. Chhad man har bimukhan ko sang. That's it. Bhakti utte finish ho jandi hai. You don't need a second Pankti to get the Bhakti. So that one Pankti in itself is a Shabad. You know that Pankti is by, they say Surdas, this is wrong, it's by Bhagat Ramanand. Bhagat Paramanandi Pankti hai. Chhad man har bimukhan ko sang. That's it. You can become Purna Brahm just on this half Pankti. This is enough for Bhakti for us, ji.
So, according to Virji, that bhakti is man mundana, or man, in other words, surt nu kadna bhakti hai.
Hanji, yes, that's right. Man is surt hunda ji. Man is surt.
Hanji, surt hai. Surt means dhyan. Man da jehड़ा dhyan hai.
ਮਨ ਦਾ ਵੈਸੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ. ਮਨ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਕਦੋਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ? ਮਨ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਚੋਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ. if I ask you ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ, it means ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਉੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਉੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ. It was somewhere else. ਇਹ synonyms ਹੈ.
तो ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੰਪਲੈਸਟ ਭਗਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਦੱਸੀਏ ਕਿ ਧਿਆਨ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਗਾਉਣਾ ਹੈ.
ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ, ਧਿਆਨ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਗਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ there is a long process for it. ਗਿਆਨ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ.
वही तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ, ज्ञान दे स्टेप केड़ी पंक्ति च लिखे ने? कैन यू प्लीज एलैबोरेट?
मन समझावन कारणे कछुक पढ़िए ज्ञान. पढ़िए ज्ञान लिखिया, रटिए ज्ञान नहीं लिखिया, जपिए ज्ञान नहीं लिखिया. पढ़ना है पहला ज्ञान, उस तो बाद जप करना है, फिर जाप करना है, फिर तप करना है, फिर सिमरन शुरू हुंदा. सिमरन तो बाद ध्यान लगदा. तुसी सीधा ध्यान किवें ला लोगे जी? Why the first Bani is jap? It's for a purpose. We have to find from within Bhagats why you are using the word jap first? Why it is so important in Gurmat? Because no one had a jap before. There are asank japs. There are japis. They have obtained nothing. You see how much stress has been given on yogis and all, that they obtained nothing. They were giving false knowledge to people.
Will you please repeat that pankti which you have quoted? And
ਕਿਹੜੀ ਵਾਲੀ? ਮਨ ਸਮਝਾਵਣ ਕਾਰਨੇ ਕਛੂ ਕੋ ਪੜੀਏ ਗਿਆਨ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਇਹ 52 ਅੱਖਰੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੋਂ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਹਿੰਦੂ there is a something like ਪੁਰਾਣ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ. ਇਹ ਹਿੰਦੂ ਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਪੁਰਾਣ ਪੜਦਾ ਹੈ, ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਦਾ ਕੁਰਾਨ ਹੈ. then this pankti comes. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਯਾਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਕੋ I can read it.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ.
ਠੀਕ.
ਇਹ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ. We have to go through this. There's no second choice, please.
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ.
ਹੋਰ question ਹੋਵੇ, because ਇਹ ਆਪਣਾ we have to trust Gurbani. There is no option. Other religions trust their books with such a great regard. It's a problem that we don't trust the Gurbani to that extent. We just go worship, matha take. Now Gurbani never was in the aparadhi duna nive. It puts us in trouble. Do more of bowing but less of understanding. So we have no option. We have to do it. So which is a good thing that we are doing it with whatever wisdom we have.
ਹਾਂਜੀ. ਸੋ ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ਾਰਟਕਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਮਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਮਾ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਮਾ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ਾਰਟਕਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਾਲ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਪੜਾਂਗੇ ਅਗਲੀ ਪੌੜੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ। ਇਹ
ਨਾ ਜੀ, ਮਿਹਨਤ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲਾਓ ਗੋਡ ਹੈਲਪ ਦੋਜ਼ ਲਿਖਿਆ, ਦੇਖੋ ਇਫ ਯੂ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਅੰਡਰਸਟੈਂਡ ਦਿਸ ਥਿੰਗ, ਦੋਜ਼ ਕੌਣ ਹੈ? ਮਨ ਔਰ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਚਿੱਤ ਹੈ। ਦੋਜ਼
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਹੂ ਹੈਲਪ ਥੈਮਸੈਲਵਸ, ਦੇਖੋ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਆਪੇ ਜਪੋ ਆਪਣਾ ਜਾਪ। The effort has to be so concentrated, ਮਨ ਹਿੱਲਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਫਰੀਜ਼ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ। ਦੇਖੋ it's a very hard effort. You firstly have to locate your ਮਨ, your ਧਿਆਨ, your ਸੁਰਤ, and then ਕਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ? It need to stay within. I think I think I didn't spoke here. ਮੂਲ ਦੁਆਰੇ ਬੰਦਿਆ ਬੰਦ, ਕਬੀਰ ਜੀ says, your surat goes out through the 7 holes of the head. Don't let your surat even go there. ਥੱਲੇ ਹਿਰਦੇ 'ਚ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ। Just keep it in the heart so that it doesn't get a chance to go. Once it goes out, it's very hard to. Farid ji says, ਤੁੜਨਦੇ ਹੋ ਇੱਕ ਖਿਨੋ, ਜੁੜਨਦੇ ਹੋ 6 ਮਾਸ। 6 months ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਜੇ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਸੁਰਤ ਟੁੱਟੀ ਹੋਵੇ। ਭਗਤ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਵਰਡਸ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈ ਭਗਤ ਫਰੀਦ, whatever breaks in 1 second takes 6 months to repair. It's a very challenging game we have to play.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
Last word, will you give me 30 seconds?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਜੀ, ਸ਼ੋਰ ਜੀ।
To summarize that what we have discussed, or I mean the stress is coming again and again on gyan, 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 पर ज्ञान ध्यान कुछ कर्म ना जाना, that is also गुरबानी। और गुरबानी सानू भगती ते तां ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਗਿਆਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਉਹ ਗਿਆਨ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਗਿਆਨ, these are the still questions, they are not solved in my mind.
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਵੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਜੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਗੁਰਜੀਤ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ, ਫਾਈਨਲ 30 ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਜੀ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ, ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਨਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਧਿਆਨ, ਪੰਜਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ, ਆਈ ਨੋ ਕਿ ਧਿਆਨ obtained after ਗਿਆਨ, ਪਰ ਜੋਗੀ ਹੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਨਾ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦਾ। ਤੋ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈ ਪੰਜਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦਾ, ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ ਪੰਡਤ ਵੇਦ ਸ਼ਾਸਤਰ ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ, ਜੋਗੀ ਗੋਰਖ ਗੋਰਖ ਕਰਿਆ, ਮੈਂ ਮੂਰਖ, you look at his status, what he says, ਹਰ ਹਰ ਜਪ ਪੜਿਆ, because this is, you whichever angle you come from, ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਡਤਾਂ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਗੋਰਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਤਾ, ਦੋਨੋਂ ਮੈਥਡ ਫੇਲ ਹੈ, because ਹਰ ਹਰ ਜਪ ਪੜਿਆ, this is the start। ਇੱਥੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਇੱਥੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜਪ ਬਣ ਜਾਏਗਾ, and then slowly from grade 1 to 2 3 4 then you will do the PhD and you are in Sachkhand।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਸਮਾਪਤੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ,
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।